r/President Elon Musk. As an immigrant, Elon Musk can't run for president himself, so he spent $130 million of his own money to buy the presidency for Trump. Trump will be the one sworn in, but pay attention to who's pulling the strings. I wonder if Elon is going to change the country's name. United States of X. This photo of the first cabinet meeting is a helpful reminder to everyone that Elon Musk runs this country. Scumbag Elon. Claims to have saved $55 billion in fraud/waste by cancelling 417 contracts already paid out, firing park rangers, VA staff, mislabeling millions as billions, and stopping cancer/Alzheimer's research. Every day it's a new low for these sewer rats. Let's say, hypothetically, pardonderek.com. I think this is reference to the police officer that killed George Floyd a couple of years ago. Elon Musk. Something to think about. Forbes, 7th annual list. Dumb people who seem like geniuses if you don't have critical thinking skills. Elon Musk and pulling out. Name a better duo. Says he'll go on the show if it's unedited. Jon Stewart agrees. Awkwardly backs out. Jon Stewart is much more a propagandist than it would seem. Senator Tina Smith puts billionaire Elon Musk, who hasn't worked for a minute in years, in his place. What did you get done last week? At Elon Musk, I hate to break it to you, but you aren't my boss. I answer to the people of Minnesota. But since you bring it up, I spent last week fighting to stop tax breaks for billionaires like you, paid for by defunding healthcare for mums and babies. Elon Musk caring about the everyday person is like Elon Musk making starships at work. Elon Musk 4 years ago versus Elon Musk 1 month ago. Who hurt you, Elon? Then you'll really hate that Tesla scored 100 out of 100 4 years in a row on LGBTQ equality. Don't buy our car if that's a problem. People should be free to live their lives where their heart takes them. And Elon Musk a month ago. Wokeness is a threat to civilization. Yeah, it is. Just a thought, imagine if he basically pretended to be politically left, because that was the target demographic for marketing electric cars for that period of time. Now, he pretends to be conservative in an effort to market his cars to a demographic who previously wanted nothing to do with electric vehicles. In any case, that would be fucked, but not any more fucked than him actually believing the shit he's posting. I would put my money on it that this is the case, honestly. Just rainbow capitalism. Especially with all the stuff his daughter has come out saying about him. It sounds like he's basically been a bigot forever. He was just better at protecting his image before/has switched lanes on who he's appealing to. He used to have a good PR team that made him look like the second coming of Nikola Tesla and Tony Stark. Then his ego took over. Slim to no chance that he wrote the first one. This must be right on the money, no pun intended. This, together with SpaceX, so many thought he was a brilliant billionaire who seemed to have had great ideas and vision. Somewhat out there, but still really thinking before he answered different difficult questions. Tech nerds looked up to him and actually listened to him. It didn't work the first time, so Elon decides to do the exact same thing again? Musk gives federal workers a second chance to defend their jobs or get fired. A defiant threat by Elon Musk warning that federal employees will be given a second chance to respond to his email asking them to justify their jobs. I can't believe we live in a world where a billionaire, getting backed by the President of the United States, can decide whether tens of thousands of working class people will get food on the table or not. Elon embarrassing himself once again. Just learned tonight at Mar-a-Lago that Jeff Bezos was telling everyone that Donald Trump would lose for sure, so they should sell out their Tesla and SpaceX stock. Readers added context, Jeff Bezos said this is 100% false. I mean, even then we should totally believe Elon because when has he ever lied about anything? Elon Musk is both a giant idiot and a giant liar. Time to do a really shit Donald Trump impression. Canada doesn't allow American banks to do business in Canada, but their banks flood the American market. Oh, that seems fair to me, doesn't it? It's a valid point. The rules are asymmetric. Readers added context they thought people might want to know. American banks do business in Canada. What you need to understand about Elon is that he's both a giant idiot and a giant liar. Maturing is realizing that billionaires like Elon Musk aren't actually that smart because they don't even do research on basic claims like this and still spread it to thousands if not millions of people. Another Elon Musk lie debunked. Person who led the Ebola outbreak response at USAID speaks out. Elon Musk, we will make mistakes, we won't be perfect. So, for example, with USAID, one of the things we accidentally cancelled very briefly was Ebola prevention. So, I've actually led Ebola outbreak response at USAID. This is a bunk from Elon. They have laid off most of the experts, they're bankrupting most of the partner organizations, have withdrawn from the World Health Organization, and muzzled CDC. What's left is a fig leaf effort to cover their asses politically. I don't think anyone smart would push for the United States to be cut off from the largest group on the planet trying to share medical knowledge, and especially with things like pandemics and Ebola. But hey, whatever looks good for MAGA, right? A moment in time. Let history remember that the first thing the world's richest man destroyed once he got unfettered access to power was food for starving kids and medicine for the world's poorest people. And the sad thing is people in MAGA are cheering on for it. Does anyone remember when Elon was like, if anyone knows how to end world hunger for $6 billion US, I'll fund it. And UNICEF was like, we're gonna spend a month to make a plan to end world hunger for $6 billion US, and Elon is gonna fund it. And Elon was like, actually, nah, and then bought Twitter instead? I think that was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. I still think that should be the thing for which he is the most famous. It should be brought up every time he's mentioned in any news article, any interview, any history book. Elon Musk, who was offered a chance to end world hunger and turned it down. Put it on his fucking gravestone. A commander of the International Space Station calls out Musk for lying about the plans to bring those astronauts home. You can probably guess how Musk replies. Hannity, you're gonna help rescue 2 astronauts? Musk, they were left up there for political reasons. Oh, what a lie. And from someone who complains about lack of honesty from the mainstream media. Oh my god, he's such a child. You are fully... I'm not saying that. SpaceX could have brought them back several months ago. I offered this directly to the Biden administration, and they refused. Return was pushed back for political reasons, idiot. Elon, I have long admired you and what you've accomplished, especially at SpaceX and Tesla. You know as well as I do that Butch and Suni are returning with Crew 9. As has been the plan since last September. Even now, you are not sending up a rescue ship to bring them home. They are returning on the Dragon capsule that has been on the ISS since last September. Cause guess what? It has nothing to do with politics. They just freed up 2 seats on Crew 9, with those astronauts that were taken off going on a later ship. Shortly after this exchange, he calls for deorbiting the ISS. Someone's throwing their toys out the pram. Lol, this man is an actual child. Wow. It's time to bring preparations for deorbiting the space station. It has served its purpose. There is very little incremental utility. Let's go to Mars. Okay, let's go to Mars on what, Elon? Your Starship rocket that doesn't even get to orbit? La 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 la. Elon, stop pointing out my lies! Unfortunately, Community Notes is increasingly being gamed by governments and legacy media. Working to fix this.